Good morning, YouTube. So, I want to talk about the mental health of the American people nowadays. So, I want to give you a little background on something here. So, yesterday, my wife and I and the kids, we went to put flowers in one of our kids. He did not make it. If he would have made it, he would have been 14 years old yesterday. So we went to Walmart to get him some nice real flowers and a little itty bitty toy to put on his grave for his anniversary, or his birthday, should I say. So I stayed in the car, and my wife and my oldest son, they went into the store, to Walmart, while I was sitting in the vehicle with my other girls, my little ones. And in the process of that happening, I witnessed a really, really pretty aggressive altercation between two older people, probably on their 60s, 65, give or take. Two younger kids, and then a third younger kid who was trying to de-escalate. The level of craziness that these older people exhibited during this event was completely unhinged. I don't know at what level or at what point they were in their lives that they literally were charging. They were literally charging a car. Okay? Charging a car. To the point that one of these younger kids has to literally throw the car on reverse and burnt rubber to get away from this older guy. Okay? The third younger guy, he was a concealed carry guy. He was trying to de-escalate. That older guy started charging the younger guy. Man, and on top of that, I got everything on tape. I recorded it. I guess the whole point of the video is that, guys, the level of craziness and the level of stress and the mental state that even the older people are exhibiting nowadays is very troublesome. Okay? And you have to be ready to de-escalate and to avoid confrontation as much as possible. I witnessed this older guy literally trying to get physical with a person who was armed. Okay? Now, this young kid, he did everything possible. He kept giving ground, backing up, kept signaling to the guy, back up, you need to walk away, back up. The guy would not stop. This kid showed remarkable restraint. Okay? It was amazing. Anyways, the whole point that I'm trying to make with this video is you have to be very careful nowadays. The level of mental state that people are in right now is not the best, and you have to be very careful. Okay? This kid, he ended up in handcuffs. He was put in the back of a cruiser. And basically, PD was following procedure. He did everything right. He removed his pistol, his magazines. He unloaded the gun. He did all that before PD arrived. You know, when PD arrived, he lifted his shirt, walked around, spin around. PD got him. Then they collected his gun, put it in the back of the car. because I was recording and I knew what had taken place. I knew that those two crazy old folks, they end up calling PD, and they probably lied and they said that he was threatening them or whatever, when that was not the case. I mean, I caught the whole thing on tape. Okay, and I'm not going to show in the video anything about this incident, because I'm still waiting for PD to send me a link so I can download those videos. And they said that they were going to look into the Walmart surveillance equipment as well, to have further proof as well of that. But the bottom line is, after I gave the testimony and they saw the video, they very quickly took him out of the car. They removed the handcuffs and they said, look, do you want to press charges? And he said, yeah, I do. They asked him if he had any other weapons in the car, if he would consent to basically allow them to search the vehicle for any other weapons. He said, no, at this time I decline. So the cops said, well, at this point, we are not done. I cannot give you access to your car. I'm gonna have you sit back in the back of my cruiser. But he was not on handcuffs, and basically that was it. So as soon as that went on, they saw the video. They agreed that this was completely opposite of what probably had taken place, what dispatch had submitted to them, and they basically walked up to the car where the other folks were sitting, and they both yanked them all out and put them in handcuffs, and that was the end of that. And I got all that on tape as well. But the bottom line is, man, I don't know what to tell you. I know that we have to keep living life, and we have to continue to go to the store and buy groceries and buy stuff. But we're getting to a point where people are completely unhinged. And before this gets any worse, there was not an issue with race or color here. They were all white people. There was no Afro-Americans involved in this, so there's no racial issue going on here, nothing. It was just two crazy unhinged people driving really bad on the road inside the parking lot of Walmart, aggressively charging people's car like a bunch of crazy zombies, and then picking on other people. I mean, it was just pretty bad. The moral of the story is, yes, I truly believe that you do have to pack heat, because I tell you, man, the way that the guy was behaving, any other person with less restraint, they would have dropped that dude in the parking lot, because he was pretty bad. Okay, that kid showed a tremendous amount of restraint. Okay, that tells you that when you are legally allowed and when you are legally capable of carrying a gun, and you are doing it on a constitutional way, and you have good moral compass, you get those outcomes. You do not use your gun. That kid showed a lot of maturity, man. It was really, really bad. And that kid, he held. I mean, any other lesser person would have dropped that dude on the spot right there. Okay, it was that bad. Okay, and when they finally got that kid out of the cruiser, he said that the guy was threatening him to take the gun away from him and kept charging at him, like I have in my video, basically telling him he was going to take the gun away from him. So that right there alone would have been more than enough for anyone to drop that person. But anyways, you need to pack heat. You need to avoid problems, because you wouldn't even have to make a choice. The choice will be made for you, because you will be taken out of the equation. And when you have someone acting as violent as that old person was, he wasn't even that old. He must have been probably on his 40s, 45, But he was completely unhinged, man. That guy was crazy. The bottom line is that you will now probably have the choice to make any decision. When you have someone like that coming at you and threatening you, the decision is made for you. So be careful, pack heat, keep your head in a swivel, have good judgment, And if you can avoid confrontation as much as possible, do it. Because when that problem comes your way, most likely the decision is going to be made for you already. Anyways, pack heat, leave it in God's hands, and man, do not ever lose your cool, man. Do not lose your cool. I'll see you guys. This is Andy with my neck of the woods. I'll see you in the next video.